Hi, this video is for Abby Fidel to show her how to add a portfolio piece to her website and to resize the image. So Abby, the first thing I would do, I'm already logged in, so assuming you get logged in, I would go ahead and just look at a piece already on there so you can remind yourself. So if we look at Beautiful World, you've got, this is the featured image, which is the bigger image that you've got to resize, and then here's an image that you sent me that I put in there, preferably at least 800 pixels by 800 pixels. If you can get bigger than that, great. It'll just compress it down to this area on the site. So this is just kind of a reminder of what it looks like. Then what I would do, so when you're ready to start, I would go back to your dashboard, go to portfolio. Let me delete this one. I was playing around with it so it doesn't confuse you. And then let's go to just pick a portfolio piece that's similar. So let's say you're doing a portrait, Beautiful World, like we were just looking at. Just go ahead and clone it. That makes it easier. Then you're just editing a clone thing. Hit edit. Now this actually takes you to the back end, which I like doing for portfolio pieces, doing on the back end instead of the live edit. But let's just go ahead and you just hover over the areas that need to be edited. So I'm going to put, this is a test piece for Abby. And then we'll put 2024. You could change the size if you want. I'm not going to do that now. Hit save. Okay. So then you've got this image here. We need to change that out. So let's hit remove and upload. Now when you go to upload, you can upload from your desktop, your computer, wherever the file is. I'm just going to select an image here. I have no idea what I've got in, but actually there's an image that we'll use. It was just on my desktop. So I'm going to put that in here. That is 982 pixels. So this will work. It'll compress it down, which is fine. So I'm loading it, and then I'm going to insert it into post. Over here's where you got to be careful. You got to pick the exact size. I'm going to pick around 800 pixels. So I'm going to do a large. So you always want as much as possible 800 pixels wide. So it's 800 pixels wide by 1000 tall. Insert into post. Hit save. Then I'm going to go down here to materials used. You can edit this. Oil. Wire. You can delete if you don't have that many materials. You can copy. This is just a copy button, and then go in and edit whatever you need here. And then hit, don't ever forget, you got to hit save. Okay, but you're still not even done saving after that. You got to republish it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to resize an image here for the featured image, which is the image at the top. So we'll come back and do that, but let's go ahead and save what we have. We're going to put this, you got to pick the right portfolio category. So it's either a portrait, a sculpture, or wearable art. Pick the right one so it shows up. If it's actually something that fits both categories, just click it, both categories. I'm going to go ahead and do that for here. We'll go back and delete, but you'll, just so you see the point, hit publish. Okay. So now we've got to fix this featured image. So the problem with the featured image, it's a lot bigger. It's 1350 by almost 1000 pixels tall. So what I do is I go over to Canva, and you just get a free account. If you need the pro version, just let me know what you need and I could do it for you. But you create a design, go to custom size. We're going to put 1350 wide by 1013 pixels tall. Create new design. Okay, so now I have to upload that picture. Now see how it's very vertical? Remember how when we met I told you the more horizontal the better. This one's pretty vertical, but you'll get the point. So you grab it and stretch it. Just grab, click, hold your cursor and stretch it. Try and center it. So that's what's going to show up as the featured image. So I'm going to just put test featured image so I know what it is. And then you hit share, download, and then just download it in a ping. Okay, now it's downloaded to your desktop downloads folder or wherever you keep that stuff on your PC. Then you want to go back to your media library or go back to your edit portfolio. We're back in that piece, hit remove featured image, and then you want to set the new featured image. So I'm going to have to select that file I just downloaded from Canva, which is right here. Open. Now remember, I've got to insert the right size. Let it load for a second. But you got to be careful here that when you insert the right size, you insert it at the full size of 1350 by 1000 pixels. So give it a second. My computer's taking forever to load. There we go. That took a while. So it's actually going to load at 1350. See that? By 1013 pixels. Hit set featured image. And then hit update, which makes it live. Okay, so now let's go back to the website. Let's go back up here and visit the site and let's see what happens. So there it is. Now what we do, you can see, let's click through it so you can see the featured image. See, that's the featured image I created in Canva. See how it's kind of pixelated because it's a bad image to start with. But there's the full image that the one that was at least 800 pixels wide, and then all the changes I made here, and obviously you can change this. And you can actually go in and edit it live at this point if you wanted to. But we need to change this title name, so just edit portfolio post and change this to, this is a test piece for Abby. Don't forget to hit update for it to publish. And let's view the site again. Go to portraits. There it is. Obviously you want to keep the name a little shorter so it lines up. It should also be under wearable art since we picked that category. There it is. So I know that's kind of all over the place, maybe a little complicated. Obviously you can call me, I can walk you through it, or I can even resize it for you. But that's the gist of it. You need 2 images for each portfolio piece. One that's going to be the featured image, which is going to be the more horizontal one. And then you need something at least 800 pixels wide, preferably. So just call me. I'm happy to help. Thanks. Bye.